Hey everybody, quick update here for what's at Walmart July 2024. Some of the Summer Wave Harry Potter sets are reduced now, so Dumbledore's office down at 48 with 60 or 650 pieces. That's pretty good price per piece. And look at the minifigs in here. Some of those not too bad. But for the most part, not a lot of major reductions, just a couple yellow tags here and there. Bringing a few things back into line with where people are willing to spend right now, especially some of these dream sets that maybe were a little bit high on the initial pricing. Pretty good selection of the Dragons Rising sub-theme in Ninjago, and some of these are actually on sale at the moment. But like I just mentioned, $41 for a set with 480 pieces is already pretty close to that 10-cent target. So whatever it was before, 55 was maybe a little bit high for that set. Another one here that is reduced is the Sora's Transforming Mech. It's down at 35 right now. The latest version of City Space is here. Even the flagship modular space station for $110, as well as some of the smaller ones. At some point I do want to pick up this guy right here, Interstellar Spaceship, for 20 bucks. But I think I could see that maybe 15 if I hold out a little bit longer. So I am going to wait and not get that one just yet today. The creator theme really getting in stride this summer. Some of these sets, like our camera, and I don't see it here, but the roller skate is something that caught my eye. The creator roller skate. And I think pretty much all of these have a 3-in-1 build. So, you know, you're going to reuse those parts and get some of the replayability back in. They have, you know, the main model is the main picture on the box, but you have the parts for the other builds as well. So something like this camera, where they're all kind of in the same theme as well, with the video camera and the TV, you know, just looking at how you could reuse the same parts in a $20 set for 3 different builds. Not too bad. This is interesting. There's now a sub-theme within LEGO Minecraft for Minecraft Legends, which is like the RPG version of the game, I believe. I haven't played Minecraft Legends, but if we're gonna start breaking out sub-themes in Minecraft, then that would be one that makes sense to do so. Even though the particular subject matter in this set I'm not really familiar with, Devourer Showdown. A little bit of a different looking guy there, but some nice teal parts at least would be in that set. Maybe as a parts pack if it ever does drop below its $45 price point. And the Hogwarts train is really one of our only train sets available right now. The Orient Express, really well done set, but you know, the price point there being a little on the higher end for a higher end set. And then the other one right now is this $130 Hogwarts Express. So really for the trains theme, I'd like to see them come back with the individual wagons as the sets like they did in the Mile and Train line back in the early 2000s. I think that would sell really well. I'm not sure why LEGO went away from that. And really, the whole trains theme at the moment doesn't really have a home. Even in City, when City does put out a train set, it's more of a City set than a train, in my opinion. And I don't even know. We have, I don't know if it's here, but we do have a passenger train in City right now. I think it's a little bit too big to be a Walmart release. Maybe some Walmarts would have it. But even that passenger train, you know, it's doing more for the City theme than it would do for a train collector. So trains is something I'd like to see LEGO really put some effort back into and put out some quality train sets for a lower price point, lower, you know, entry-level stuff, and not just theme tie-ins like this. Because this is a decent train set. I mean, you're getting the engine, the tender, 2 passenger cars. You do get a little bit of track, but even in this set, they're starting to go away from the full, complete loops of track, and just try to let it go down on a floor, just kind of an open-ended situation there. So trains overall, I've not been really impressed with the exception of the Orient Express, but again, that being really on the higher end and the price point reflecting that. Alright, I'll close it out today at the Speed Champions section. There are some new ones here. We have an Audi e-tron. This is actually the second e-tron they've done. I think I have done a review of the older version. That was one of the first 8-wide. The original e-tron they did was one of the first 8-wide Speed Champions. Of course, now all of the Speed Champions have gone to the 8-wide scale. And as far as vehicles go, you know, Technic is still hanging in there as well. So they have the Mercedes F1 out right now, and the Ford GT is also one of the Technic vehicles, and the Bugatti Bolide. So great era for car lovers in the Lego cross section. If you love cars, you love Lego, you really have a lot of options to choose from here. You know, there's still people debating on the 8-wide Speed Champions, sacrificing some of the scale for detail, and maybe, you know, there's room for even more detail if you go to 10-wide. But then you start to get into, you know, that Technic and the 18 plus range as well, with like the Land Rover Defender set and that kind of thing. So overall, Speed Champions still really putting out a great selection of sets. I don't see it slowing down anytime soon. There's tons of cars to choose from if Lego wants to keep making them. So, you know, subject material, there's still plenty to go there. Something I'm keeping my eye out for is not the Mars Rover, but the Moon Buggy Technic set. I haven't seen that at any Walmarts yet, but it would make sense if it's a Lego exclusive. It's maybe a $150, $200 set, but it does have a lot of the functionality built in, and something I might pick up before the end of this year. So that is what's at Walmart in July 2024.